everybody, we are here on the Norwegian Escape, mid-August 2024, currently docked in Messina, Sicily, and I thought I would take you on a little ship tour. So here we have the sun deck, which is where the full-size basketball court is located. They also have a soccer net. These kiddos in here are playing soccer right now. You can see there's a net on top so the ball doesn't get away. And then on both the other side and this side of the basketball court is the ropes course. This is the entry to the ropes course, one deck below. You can see all of the obstacles that there are to do. It's not currently open yet because we are still in port in a time when it's not allowed to be open. But I'm sure once they open it, it will be full of people. Also on this deck, the bocce ball court. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what the point of that game is. But there is a list of rules that would tell you if you wanted to play. They also have a mini golf course. That's if people out here playing mini golf. As long as you're not swinging the ball like a driver. There's also a net around this part of the deck to keep your golf ball from getting away from you. We're now on deck 16, which is where the American Diner restaurant is located. Some kiddos running there on the jogging track, which is also on this deck. The American Diner is one of the quick service locations that is included in what you pay for your cruise fare. There's a look at the menu. Nachos, sliders, chicken pot pie. And like I mentioned, the jogging track goes all the way around deck 16. You'll also notice the water slides. You actually have to get to them from a deck or two above is where the blue slide and the green slide start on this side, and then there's a blue slide and a yellow slide on the other side of the ship. There's also a smoking area here at the Waves Bar on deck 17. It's overlooking the adult pool on deck 16. And while we're here in port, check out this gorgeous view of Messina, Sicily. Also on deck 17 is the video arcade. You can purchase an arcade package to add to your cruise in the casino. It adds on unlimited games for the duration of your cruise. Last stop on deck 17 is Spice H2O, which is the adults only section as posted there. You'll also notice not all of the doors are fully automatic. That green glowing light is what opens the doors. So I may or may not have walked into a door earlier when I did not touch the button and it did not open, so I have learned my lesson. Here on Spice H2O they have lots and lots of seating. They're playing coral reef videos under the sea clips at the moment. They've got a hot tub over on either side. And then they've also got the water feature grotto. Like waterfalls, and it's not a swimming pool. It's not deep enough to swim in. But it's very refreshing. There's also a bar over on the other side. The doors are automatic to get out. So as you walk up to the doors, they will open like a regular automatic door. They're just not automatic to get in. Also on this deck is the teen lounge entourage. As you can see, it says adult free zone. So I'm gonna step up to the door. Doesn't look like there's anything going on, but this is where the teenagers could hang out. I'm sure there's like video games and stuff that they can play. Tonight, Entourage opens at 7. And then here is a listing of some of the things that they are doing in Entourage on this cruise. Heading down the stairs of the elevator to deck 16, the Garden Cafe. Also, outside each of the elevators, they have a listing of all of the places that you can find based on their type, whether you're looking for food, drinks, sports, amenities. They have one of these posted outside each set of elevators. They also have a ship map posted at each set of elevators, so it tells you where you are, and then it lists out the different things that can be found on each floor of the ship. Walking into the Garden Cafe, they're handing out soap, and then they've got individual sink stations where you can wash your hands. Walking directly to the bar, and then there's food options on either side. This is the main buffet of the ship, and it's exceptionally busy right now because we're getting ready to leave port. So there's lots of people in here eating. Cold food section, carving station, hot entrees, plenty of tables and booths to sit at, bread and soup, drink station, coffee, tea, water, milk, lemonade, juice. They actually serve juice all day, which I find exciting, so it's not just a breakfast. Ice and water, fresh fruit, hand-dipped ice cream, lovely dessert case. Today we have a taste of Asia and a burger bar. Build your own burger. Pizza and salad. Also get a taste of India today. And meats and cheeses. Also today we have a make your own sandwich bar, which I'm sure my husband has already hit up. Meats, cheeses, toppings, plenty to choose from. They also have a really nice salad bar. Build your own salad. The buffet options change daily. Tonight's dinner is a tapas bar, so I'm interested to see what that looks like. We have the adults-only pool that we saw from above earlier. And then if you've got littles with you, there's also a pool that they can access between the slides here. There's also a towel distribution center and then a smaller kids water play area. The bar on the pool deck is always full of people. Super busy. Lastly, on deck 16, they have ping pong tables. Away from all the noise and madness of the pool and the kids area, on deck 16 is the spa, the barber shop, and the fitness center. The fitness center is very large, much larger than I expected. And with a view like that, I could probably be convinced to work out as well. Children under the age of 16 are not allowed in the fitness center for good reason. And then the spa and salon are there at the end of the hallway. Since I don't have a spa service or salon service booked, I cannot enter. Here are the hours for each of the 3 options, and the fitness center is included in what you've paid for your cruise. Spa services and the barber shop are extra. At the entrance to each of the elevator corridors, there's also a little sign that notes the things that are found on this floor. Decks 15 through 9 are all staterooms, so I'm not going to take you down a tour of each of those hallways. Also important to note that the medical center is located on deck 13, just in case that's something that you need while on board. And here's a view down one of the hallways of the deck 12. Each room has an illuminated sign with the room number on it and 3 indicators: makeup room, do not disturb, and at home. If you are in the room, there's a little slot for you to put your key card, and the at home light will illuminate. And then there are also switches that you can flip that request either to have the room made up or do not disturb. Depending on which ones you pick inside the room, those lights will illuminate on the room number. Welcome to the Norwegian Escape, room 12,900.
You know the dessert bar?
Closet with the safe, shelving. Looks like each side of the bed has a light and a USB port. Maybe that's not the light. Oh, I bet it won't work because my key card's not in the slot. So behind the door there's a slot where you have to put your key card to be able to work the lights and things. That's my bad. There's the TV. Sofa. Minibar. Hairdryer. We ordered water to be delivered to our room. Looks like water comes in cans. And then here is our balcony. And our view from the port and room. We are at the aft end of the ship.
Happy birthday.
Thermostat and the bathroom. I put the key card in the slot to make the lights turn on, so that's a little bit better. And then we have the thermostat and the bathroom. Decent sized bathroom, storage, shower, which is larger in my opinion than the Royal or Carnival showers that I have used. Located on the room floors are these touchscreen signs that list what's going on throughout the day. Touch it to change the options, choose what you're looking for. Complimentary versus specialty dining. You can see what reservations are still available in each one of the choices there that need reservations. And then if you stop touching it, it will go back to its home screen. You can make additional selections. You can also use the home indicator in the bottom left. You can also change the languages based on the flags listed at the bottom. We've made it to deck 8, which is the home of the Waterfront, which is an outdoor walking area that goes around the entire perimeter of the ship. Also on deck 8 is one of the specialty restaurants, Food Republic, which is a fusion restaurant. Reservations are highly recommended. Step out here on the waterfront. A lovely view of the lifeboats. You can see that the waterfront goes all the way around the ship. We are all the way at the back of the ship, and the waterfront takes you all the way around. There's also outdoor seating for a couple of the other restaurants on either side of the ship here on the waterfront. Opposite of Food Republic is the District Brew House restaurant. You can see right now it's not open, but it is an adults-only eatery, which makes sense given the name. And there's the additional doors to the opposite side of the deck's waterfront. Getting off the elevators on deck 8 takes you to the main eatery section in the ship. Here on the right-hand side, we have La Cucina, which is the Italian restaurant. Specialty dining, reservations recommended. We ate there 2 nights ago, and it was fantastic. We have Sid Norman's Poorhouse, which is a lounge. They also do karaoke. There's a show schedule there for you.
Yeah, that's the key.
An additional lounge area here. Hot and cold running liquor. This is the Tobacco Road Bar. That lounge area is. Walking around to the main atrium, which is actually on deck 6, but we're here on deck 8. Go around the main chandelier. On the right-hand side, we have the Cellars, which is a wine bar. See, there's a wine event today, so it's not open to the public, but you can pay for access to the wine events. And because we're in port, the shops are not open, but this is the deck where the shopping would happen. All the shiny things. Purses, watches, sunglasses, duty-free. On the left-hand side of the chandelier, we have Pinch's Tapas Bar, which is another specialty restaurant where reservations are recommended, and the Bayamo Seafood Restaurant, again, another specialty restaurant. If you're lucky enough to book a free at sea promo when you book your cruise, you'll get 2 specialty restaurants automatically included. We also have the Sugarcane Mojito Bar here, which is not open at the moment. Continue our way down the shopping hall. All the lovely things. Invicta watches. It's like, I'll take one of everything. Thank you very much. They do pre-owned luxury items like Rolex and Louis Vuitton. We have the photo area. So they sell GoPros and binoculars. They make ornaments with your pictures. And then as you have pictures taken, you will scan your room card to find your photographs. And it will tell you where they are located within the racks of the binders of pictures. And then you can purchase what you'd like and trash what you don't. The Sandbar is the gift shop on board where you can find the cruise ship merchandise, t-shirts, shot glasses. Since we are in port, that shop is closed. Here's another sign showing what's listed on deck 8. There are lots and lots of things on deck 8, so we want to make sure we don't miss anything. At the front of deck 8, we have the Brazilian Steakhouse on the left and the Cagney Steakhouse on the right. This hallway is very classy looking to me. At the end of the hallway is the Prime Meridian bar. So we have the Brazilian steakhouse here. And then past the Prime Meridian bar, we have Cagney's Steakhouse on the opposite side. Here's a snapshot of the Cagney's menu. Also on deck 8 is the bake shop, which is not included in your fare, but they are happy to let you charge things to your room. So we have extra fancy cupcakes. They come in small and large. They're selling cookies and fancy chocolate. They also sell gelato from outside, and the nice lady working told me that every day the flavors change. Just past the Tobacco Road bar is the Humidor Cigar Lounge. I'm not going to step in there because I don't want to smell like cigar smoke, but it is an option for those who don't mind. Stepping down onto deck 7, we have the Manhattan Room, which is a included main dining option. There are 2 other included main dining rooms, Taste and Savor, and the 3 restaurants have the same menu as the others, but it changes every night. So all 3 serve the same food each night, but each night it's something different. Here's a look at tonight's menu. Like I mentioned, it does change daily. Most of deck 7 is taken up by the casino, which includes tables and slots. They also have some video gaming as well. They play live music in the evenings, and they do have a bar. The casino is currently closed because we are in port. So anytime you're in port, the casino cannot operate due to international gaming laws. But once the ship starts to move again, the casino will reopen. There's the bottom half of the chandelier from earlier. This also overlooks the bistro, which is the French restaurant on deck 6. So you can see the casino continues on both sides. There's also a high stakes poker room, if that's your jam. Outside of the casino is O'Sheehan's, the Irish Bar and Grill. So the seating for the restaurant is over on this side. And then the bar section is on this side. Past the bar, they also have various games like darts, pool. They have some additional arcade games up here. The claw machines where you try to grab the thing and win the prize. Space Invaders, Deal or No Deal. They have air hockey, skee ball, basketball, and a 2-lane mini bowling alley. O'Sheehan's is included in the price of your cruise, so it's one of the complimentary restaurants. All the way at the end of deck 7 is the theater. The box office is the bar that's associated with the theater. Since the theater is closed at the moment, we can't get to either. They're probably practicing for tonight's show, but if we could get through, it would be those doors. We're now on deck 6, which is the home of the Supper Club, which is a dinner show venue. It is not included. And then through this hallway We have the meeting rooms and the library. The library has books that you can borrow, check out for the duration of your cruise. Just make sure that you bring them back. They also have books in different languages if you are not an English speaker. Not a bad view from the library. They also have a selection of games. And then some of the tables are game tables themselves, like this one here is a checkers table. I feel like I need to be quiet in here even though I'm the only one in here. They also have a book exchange section. So if you have brought a book with you and you've finished it, you want to leave your book and take one from the exchange section, you can do that. The ship is also equipped with 2 meeting rooms, should you need that while you're here. Deck 6 is home to the main atrium, where lots of trivia games happen, meeting space, pool hangout spots. This is also where the shore excursion desk, the internet cafe, questions about your potential next cruise, comfy chairs, guest services, all of those things can be found here in the main atrium on deck 6. In the back corner over there past the bar, the Atrium Cafe. If you happen to purchase the Starbucks drink package for your cruise, that is where you can get your Starbucks specialty drinks. They also have specialty cupcakes and chocolates like the bake shop that you can purchase as well. Deck 6 is also where they display some of the art that is available for purchase during the art auctions that are on board. All of the cruise lines do this through Park West. It's fun if you've never gone to sit through one. I recommend trying it once, even if you're not an art person. Here's the bottom of that chandelier we've seen 2 or 3 times. This is the French restaurant specialty dining. Reservations are required for this one, and it does have a very specific dress code. Fancy room. They also have the Headliners Comedy Club down here on deck 6. The Japanese teppanyaki restaurant is here on deck 6 as well. That one is also specialty. Today they are previewing Thomas Kincaid artwork, which makes me exceptionally happy because I absolutely love his Disney works. The studio's also gotten into DC and Star Wars. You end your adventures on deck 6 at the Mix Bar. And then on either side of the Mix Bar are the main dining rooms, Taste and Savor. Between the stairs at the end of deck 6 is this fancy little sitting spot. During the day, it's just a spot to sit and review all of the awards that this specific ship has won. And at night, they bring out one of the Norwegian photographers and turn this into a family photo spot. We have made it to deck 5. Today there is signage directing us to how to exit the ship because this is a port day. So we would follow this all the way down to the end of the hallway, down the stairs to deck 4 to get off the ship. Also on deck 5 is the Splash Academy for the kiddos. I kind of wish I was a kiddo because these hallways are beautifully decorated, and it makes me think that the Splash Academy is going to follow that same thought process. So I wish I could get in. but I cannot. Here's a view of the reception area for the Splash Academy. Then it continues on around the corner there. They won't let me in because I don't have children. Here's a couple of things that are posted for the Splash Academy. And lastly, we have the Guppies Nursery for the extra littles, 6 months to 3 years old. Looks like an extra fun space for them as well. The only thing left on the tour is deck 4, which is now the gangway, because this is a port day, and they will not let me take video down there because of security. So this is where I leave you. I hope you have enjoyed your tour of the Norwegian Escape, and I look forward to booking your next cruise soon. Thanks.
Told myself you moved to London, that's why you weren't calling me back. 'Cause the truth hurt more than that. I would still make plans with all of your